Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Mahabharata 106. As you may remember, Krishna and Arjuna took the families and went to camp by the river Yamuna. They camped on the banks of the river. It was cool and very pleasant to stroll along the banks of the Yamuna. Krishna had a special affection for this river. It was the river which was part of his boyhood days. He remembered the home of Nanda, the king of the cowherds. He thought of his mother in Gokula, Yashoda, and her love for him. He thought of Radha and the place where they were wont to meet. It was a bower covered by jasmine creepers. Even now the perfume was borne to him by the wandering breeze. Krishna sighed. He told Arjuna about the many incidents of those days. He wondered, what was Radha doing now? He remembered with pain the day when Akrura came to Gokula to take him and his brother Balarama to Mathura. The memory of the agony with which he bade goodbye to his beloved was still fresh in his mind. Years had passed. He now had Rukmini and Satyabhama, and they were dear to him. But Radha was the one woman who had captured his entire heart. It was all years ago, but time had not dulled the edge of the pain. Krishna's love for Radha was the same as it had been then. Radha was the northern star round which his thoughts wheeled their course, as the mandala of the 7 rishis did round Dhruva. She was constant as the North Star in her love for him. He would never meet her, he knew. He would meet her in the world beyond. But that was not to be in the near future. So many things had to happen in the world before he could go to Radha. It was like the longing of the soul for God, this anguished yearning for Radha, for the touch of her hand on his fevered brow. With a sigh, Krishna shook off these thoughts of the long ago, which tugged at his heartstrings. The sun had reached the high heavens. It was almost noon. They had all finished their repast. The rest of the party was in the tents. Draupadi, Subhadra, Satyabhama. Krishna and Arjuna went along the banks of the river once again. It held them in thrall, that forest. It could be seen very clearly now. They sat on a tree trunk in a grove on the fringe of the forest. When they were just seated comfortably, there came to them a presence, a Brahmin. His form was glowing like molten gold. His beard was red. His eyes were red. He himself was red like the sun just risen. Krishna and Arjuna got up and honored the Brahmin. He said, "I am hungry. Very hungry. You must both of you satisfy my hunger." They said, "If you will tell us what you want, we will certainly arrange to have it prepared for you. What kind of food do you favor?" The Brahmin smiled and said, "Ordinary food cannot satisfy me. I am Agni." Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.